Welcome back to Let's Roll Everything. I'm BurningDogFace, and I'm currently a Bacteriophage. Don't forget, you can dance in more than one thing by pressing Y. But I am only one thing. See if I can find some more Bacteriophages while I listen to this guy talking.
We have this rather myopic way of looking at things. And we screen out from attention anything that is not immediately important to a scanning system based on sensing danger. But quite obviously, you as a complete individual are much more than the scanning system. You are in relationships with the external world that on the whole are incredibly harmonious. The energies of life in the form of temperature, light, air, and food, and so on, are streaming through you all at this moment in the most magnificently harmonious way. When anything is constant, it says, okay, that's safe, it's in the bag, needn't pay attention to that anymore. And therefore, we eliminate systematically from our awareness all the gorgeous things that are going on all the time, and instead only become focused on the things, the troublesome things that might happen to upset it. Which is all right, but we make too much of it. We make so much of it that we identify our very selves, I, ego, with the radar, with the troubleshooter. And that's only a tiny fragment of one's total being.
Oh, I thought it was one of the bumpers. That's embarrassing. Maybe I could have had those weird deer things join the party after all. Party used in this case as a indication of having a good time, not like going on an adventure. What is that? Fast as this one. I am Dexoba. Hey, it's those guys again. I'm one of these green deer. And now I'm several green deer. That's why the camera isn't focusing on any of them in particular anymore. Dance! I am Midnight Deer. Hey, there was the other me. Let's see if I can get that Bacteriophage back in the party. Yes! I feel like this would be a really good game to play while you're high. There wasn't this much sun last summer. Someone owes me an explanation. Seems that all these objects just want to complain about their vacations or something. Wrong one. Not alpacas, even. Oh, there I was. Midnight Deer. This unusual deer is made of raspberries in the color black. Only 14 remain in the wild, but they don't seem to be complaining about it. The midnight deer is known for its bizarre ritualistic blunk dance, in which its veins leap out of its body and imitate a plate of spaghetti on its birthday. Okay. That... I don't even know what to say to that. Oh, no, wait, no, a bacteriophage is something that eats bacteria, so maybe it's a virus. That's what the word literally means, something that eats bacteria. No, I've only found HIV under viruses. Let's not read that definition, it's probably really depressing. Weapon? Oh, I've been a spear. Oh, there's Dexoba. The Dexoba is a primarily nocturnal plant which is native to several parts of the universe. Its leaves are used in a ritual known as plant growth, which it conducts upon itself for the entire duration of its life. Really have been large kelp in the past. Other? Well, that's annoying. Oh! No, wait. No, I did check that one first, didn't I? Atoms? I don't know. Oh, that was when I was getting into concepts like the sphere, or the convex stellated polyhedron. I really, by the way, enjoy the stark contrast between the things that are real and the things that aren't in the definitions, where they just go all out with being crazy. Like, for example, the Asprunga. It's a buffoonish clown-like flower that seems to exist purely for the amusement of other flowers. Despite their laughable appearance, these cringe-inducing, soil-sucking dendrites are in a perpetual state of weeping for the sins of the universe. Wow. I mean, the thing for wedding band. A wedding ring or wedding band is a ring, often but not always made of metal, indicating the wearer is married. Depending on the local culture, the ring is usually worn on the base of the left or the right ring finger. The custom of wearing such a ring is spread widely beyond its origin in Europe. In the United States, wedding rings were originally worn only by wives, but during the 20th century they became customary for both husbands and wives. Wedding rings are a tradition that goes back many centuries, having been manifested in the wedding customs of many nations and religious groups. They come in many forms, most traditionally a ring made of gold or some other precious metal. Many people wear their wedding rings day and night, causing an indentation in the skin that remains visible even when the ring is taken off. Another indication of their cultural importance is that wedding rings are among the few items permitted to be worn by otherwise restrictive rules for prison inmates and visitors. Well, I couldn't seem to find the bacteria. Oh, there's Bacteriophage just under animal. And I wasn't looking there. A bacteriophage is okay, I was right about that. Is a virus that infects and replicates within a bacterium. The term is derived from bacteria and the Greek to devour. Bacteriophages are composed of proteins that encapsulate a DNA or RNA genome and may have relatively simple or elaborate structures. Their genomes may encode as few as 4 genes. And, oops, forgot to select it. And as many as hundreds of genes. Phages replicate within the bacterium following the injection of their genome into its cytoplasm. Bacteriophages are among the most common and diverse entities in the biosphere. Thank you, Wikipedia. What is that? Can that be like us? Try to prove that you're not being pulled in the direction you're moving. Or dance the way you dance, or sing whenever you sing. Okay. You there, birds, join us. No, it doesn't care. Be these birds now and let this herd fly away. now we are too. Ooh. Whoa! Oh, it's the Viking lander just wandering around on its own now.
You very soon realize that your existence is not something that is just the hopeless little creature that's suddenly confronted with a great big external world that goes gah at him, and eats him up. Every tiniest little thing that comes into being, every minute little fruit fly or gnat or bacterium, I will go so far as to say, is an event upon which this whole cosmos depends. This thing goes both ways. It's not only that every little organism which exists depends on its total environment. The reverse is also true, that the total environment depends on each and every one of those little organisms. So that you could say this universe consists of an arrangement of pattern in which every event is essential to the whole thing. Now, we screen that idea out of our consciousness in exactly the same way that we screen out the perception of space as an important reality. Just as we pay attention to the figure and ignore the background, so we see one way of looking at things, namely that the organism is very frail against the environment. It lasts a long time, the environment, but the organism only lasts a short time. What do you mean the environment lasts a long time? What does the environment consist of? Just a lot of little things. When you get far enough away from all the organisms and the little bits of things, you see the environment in another scale of magnification. But actually, the whole thing is arranged in a polar system where the enormous depends on the tiny and the tiny depends on the enormous. And you get a relationship between these extremes, which can be called a transaction. They always go together. So in this way, we are always, as it were, overemphasizing a certain aspect of our experience.
I am blobe. Think they're little bushes, since they keep growing out of the ground and they make this noise. Yeah, when you're a plant, for the sake of any visually impaired viewers, like everyone's friend Justin Jones, shout out, when I'm a plant, my method of locomotion is a new me sprouting next to me, and the me I just was vanishing, fading away. So I'm endlessly sprouting in a line across the landscape. Oh, a bunch of Bacteriophage of different sizes. It's a family! Let us celebrate our oneness. Oh, we formed a solar system with the smallest one in the middle. We're all orbiting it. Is that the sun? No. I think the clouds here just glow. Which is cool. Let's read about that thing. Plant. Blobe. The blobe is a benign plant found across the galaxy. Its spotted shapes breathe in shame and converts it to invisible clouds that would fit in a pocket or two. Was it computer generated? And I honestly had no memory of the hot nonsense that the definitions turn into when you go to an alien planet. Mind you, I suppose I haven't played this game since my active series was Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap, so I guess it's not that surprising. Let's see what depressing nonsense that cloud there represents. Explain your life to me in blobe terms. If you're able to speak plant, otherwise I can't help you. And this weird potato-looking thing. Oh, it's also a plant. I kind of thought it was a rock because it's so big. And also, you know, sitting there. Oh yes, if you, make his... I am Gressflube. F-L-U-B-E. I like that if you make noise, if you sing near objects that are like you, they will sing back. Oh, those plants over there must make that horrible screeching noise. Or, snarling noise, even. I was over here. No, there was a down. I guess this is the, Oh, that's right. That messed me up for a while, that I can't change things until I know what I am. Dang it, there was a down. I could have gone really small on the alien planet. They have to be something smaller in order to get to this. Yes! I appear to be a tiny, springy plant. Oh, all right. Every point may be regarded as the center.
And we say now, what is important about people is their unique individuality. And we have been given an immense psychic investment in our own individuality by our upbringing. What are you going to amount? What are you going to contribute to human life? What's your particular destiny going to be? It's a fine idea. But the thing we don't understand is that it won't work, this great idea, without being balanced with its opposite. Just as you can't have the back without the front. So you cannot have the values of a unique personality unless at the same time everybody recognizes that there is another level at which we are not unique at all, but that I am you and you are I. You see, every one of you feels that you're the center of the universe and that everything else is happening around you in a circle. You can turn around and you can see sort of equally far in all directions, especially if you're in a ship in the middle of the ocean. So you're in the middle. And it's true from the standpoint of astronomy. We live in a curved space-time continuum, that is to say, in a universe at which every point may be regarded as the center. Consider a sphere. Here's a ball. What point on this ball is the center of its surface? You can see at once that any point can be the center of its surface.
But none of them are the center of its surface.
So legitimately, all points in the universe are the center.
I am Espinesis. And I'm this little beetle thing. Alien life, folks. Drink it up. Hello. We are one. I am Alderera. That'll probably have a ridiculous description, won't it? Oops. Why do you keep hearing glass breaking? Alderera, a strange rainbow-colored beetle. Kinda looks just green to me. Maybe it's very slowly strobing. Blue roach. This roach evolved on a planet called Blurth, a contraction of Blue Earth, but it didn't like being referred to as Bloach. Wait. Light. Oh, notice light sources. Fine. Although I would bet you money that the concept of light is in there somewhere. Certain ways really be dead, and acquaintances in each generation after, until eventually all are forgotten forever. Yes, now I remember. When that happens, it's a combination of a bunch of the random lines I've seen the object saying. I don't know why they do that, to be perfectly honest. Even smaller. Well, alright, but first we're going to dance. Yes, that was very good. See this thing. Oh, the timer. Well, in that case, I'll just get this. Ahem. I don't think it happens if you're not moving or you're not doing anything. I am colored crystal cluster. With all the rares, it's all me, me, me. But what about me? Well, I apologize for making you feel left out, tiny, tiny plant. I suppose I should leave it. With the timer having gone and everything. I'm BurningDogFace, and, well, I can't say it's been a coherent time. I hope you at least enjoyed watching, some more of everything. Oh, yes, you walk away automatically if you don't touch the controls for a bit. I'm BurningDogFace. And I'll see you on the next episode of Let's Roll Everything. Maybe. Knock on wood. But, I thought that's what that meant. I have turned into this rock. That's better. I didn't know it could switch things when it was in autoplay. But before we do that, I will hopefully be getting back to Let's Play Dead Space. You know, I might know how the story ends, but it doesn't mean I don't want to beat the remake. So, have yourselves a great day till then, Burning Dog fans. Later.